Hello, hello. Welcome to Shaylon's Hair Tips of the Day. This is Shay Page coming from Shaylon's, and we are getting ready for our broadcast today. We are excited about this broadcast. We already had a broadcast on vitamins, and so today we're going to continue that, but we're actually going to talk about that dandruff too today. So come on in, come on in, come on in. All right, it is that time for the hair tips of the day. If y'all see, I got my hat on again. I'm in the process of doing some things for myself. So excited about today's broadcast. Let's share, and share some more with your friends that need to know what they need to do with their hair at home in between their visits. All right, so I'm getting ready to uh, log in myself on Facebook so I can see who's on the broadcast with me today. All right, there we go. Awesome. All right, so we are going to get ready to talk about the hair tips of the day. Last week, we talked about different vitamins that, help the hair stay healthy. And so I wanted to continue that because you know what? Vitamins are good for the hair, it's good for the body in general. So we just wanted to continue that today to talk about the different vitamins that are good for our hair, that help our hair grow, that help our hair stay healthy. And so we just wanted to continue with that. I had told you guys last week that I had started taking a B complex vitamin for myself. And you know what? Actually, it has been a blessing. It is really good for me, for my body and the way I feel. Not just for my hair's sake and for the growth of my hair and all that and getting it healthy, but that B complex is really good. So we're going to talk about the complex today and just tell you all of the what's in a B complex vitamin. Actually, in the B complex vitamin, there is several B vitamins. So it's like a combined multivitamin for B vitamins. It's a complex. It has B1 in there. It has B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12 is all in the B complex vitamin. Hey, Miss Jackie, I see you. Hello, how are you? And so, yes, I am so excited about this broadcast because, like I said, vitamins are good for our body. It's good for the skin. It's good for our health, but it's also good for your hair. It's also good for your scalp to make sure we're taking those vitamins every day. And you know what I have noticed, ladies? The older you get, the more you need your vitamins. When we're young, you feel like, hey, I don't need all that. I can continue doing what I want to do. I can eat the way I want. But honestly, when you're young, I think it's a good habit to get in the routine of actually eating healthy, taking your vitamins. And, when you get older, when you get in your 40s, your 50s, 60s, it's going to show. It's going to show that you took care of your body and your hair when you were young on a consistent basis. So again, we're talking about that B complex vitamin. It is so good for you. I mean, when I tell you it helps with the growth of your hair, it helps with the strength of your hair. Again, we have the B1 that's in there. We have the B2 that's in there. We have the B3 that is in there. We have the B5 and the B6, B7, B9, and B12. So you don't even have to go out and buy all those different type of B vitamins. How many vitamins is that? It looked like it's what? We got 8 different vitamins in the B complex by itself. So I ordered some online. B complex, it was like 20 something dollars for it. It wasn't too bad. And I tell you what, I have been feeling great taking this vitamin. So again, that B complex vitamin is very good for you to take when it comes to healthy hair. Again, I had spoke to you guys concerning several other vitamins. Let's do a recap. Let's go back. Let's do that first. Let's talk about a recap real quick on these different vitamins that I spoke to you guys about. Remember, we talked about vitamin A. We talked about vitamin C. We talked about vitamin D and vitamin E. All those vitamins, including the B complex, really helps the hair grow. And again, like I said, you can always go get a multivitamin that has all of these in it, but you want one that has a strong milligram. You don't want the cheapest ones. You want something that's going to actually give you a bang for, bang for your buck, as they say, but really have something in there that is going to help your hair, that's going to help the growth of your hair. You don't want to get something that's going to be only a milligram that's very low. It's going to be 10, 20 milligrams, something like that. You want to get something that's like 1,000 milligrams when it comes to your vitamins. You want to really have something that's going to get into your system. And so, again, we talked about, like I said last week, we talked about A vitamin, which helps the cells. Remember, that helps the cells in the hair grow. That means it helps like your red cells, and it gives it oxygen to your hair. It gives the oxygen that helps the scalp open up. That helps the follicles open up. That actually helps the pores open up so the hair can come through. So vitamin A is something you definitely want to get into uh, having and taking every day. Again, we talked about the vitamin B, of course, and we're on the vitamin complex B today because the complex B has everything in there. You don't have to go out and buy all the several B vitamins because there are many of them. But if you just get that complex B, you're going to be great. And then, of course, we talked about the C vitamins, which is orange juice. You get it in different acidic fruits and different strawberries and peppers and stuff like that that have the vitamin C in it, and it helps oxidize the oxidation stresses in your hair. Remember, we talked about the stresses that everybody's hair go through sometime in life because of stress, because life brings on stress. So we want to make sure that we are getting that vitamin C because it helps oxidize, it helps antioxidize that stress that's in your hair that comes from just with life. And where stress comes, what happened? We always say we have a stress spot. This is my stress spot in my hair. Well, guess what helps it? That C vitamin. All right. And then of course vitamin D, which we get from the sun. Vitamin D is good for calcium, for your bones, all that, but it's also good for your hair, and it's also linked to having alopecia, ladies and gentlemen. Those that don't get their vitamin D, and you're thinking that you might have alopecia in your hair or something like that, vitamin D is linked to having alopecia. So making sure we get our vitamin D vitamins in there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then, of course, vitamin E, which is good for also helping oxidate the stresses in the hair. It actually helps you to build the strength of the hair. It increases the hair elasticity, all of that. So vitamin E is very good to strengthen the hair, actually get those stresses out of the hair strands, out of the as it's growing, so it doesn't break and get brittle. So again, we have vitamin A, C, D, and E. But today we are on vitamin B because vitamin B has multiple vitamins in it that are included into just the B family. I said like that, the B family. Again, you have the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and vitamin 12 in the B family. So again, getting a complex vitamin helps with your hair. All right. So vitamin B1. All right, let's talk about vitamin B1. It's also found in unrefined grain, beans, liver. This is vitamin B is found in these things. Now, I would eat grain, I'll eat beans, but that liver, me and liver ain't became friends no more. We just, when I was a kid, I tried to eat it. I couldn't do it. My mother loved it. She loved her liver and onions and whatever else she put with it. But Shay Page could not eat their liver. But some people love liver. They eat it. They're great with they will eat their liver, and that's good because guess what? They're getting their vitamin B in it though. But for me personal, I'll just take the pill. So vitamin B1 is going to be in, like I said again, it's going to be in grains, it's going to be in beans, in liver as well. All right. Vitamin B2. It is going to help with energy, protein. It helps with building energy and all of that. So that's an energy pill. It actually gives you energy in your body. You're going to find it in milk, liver, eggs, greens, green vegetables that have vitamin B2 is in that. So even though you may not take a vitamin B2, but if you're always eating greenery foods like the vegetables, eating a lot of eggs, eating your liver again, you will have these different vitamins already in it. But it's a plus if you're taking a B complex, because guess what? You're doubling it up. You're giving your body and your hair more of what it needs, right? So that's what we want to do. We want, let me just stop for a minute and go and just talk about this for a minute as a hairstylist. A lot of times I'll get new clients, and they have been referred to me by someone that I'm already doing, that's coming to me on a regular basis. They're coming to me every 2 weeks, or they're coming to me every week. And so I'll get a referral of someone else that wants to come because they seen this person's hair and they just love the way this person's hair look, right? And so when people come to me and they're new and they have not been in the salon and they have not been able to maintain their own hair at home because they just don't do hair, that's not what they do. But they were looking for hairstylists to help them with maintaining their hair. So what I explain to people is this. I say, look, the person that you have been watching, you've been seeing get their hair done, that that's a client of mine, and you see how healthy their hair looks. I say that's because they've been coming to me pretty much for however long, maybe 6 months to a year or even longer. And they on a routine of coming every week or every 2 weeks. I said it makes a major difference versus somebody that doesn't come and they don't really know how to do their hair. So what I explained to them from the beginning, anybody that sits in my chair and they're looking and they have an expectation to get the same results that they see from someone else that has been coming for a while, I explained to them, if you can work with me for at least 6 months, I guarantee I can get your hair looking just as healthy as the person that you referred by. It will look just as good. But in the beginning, if I'm starting out with someone that does not take vitamins, they don't eat certain healthy foods to help their hair already come to me looking healthy, then guess what? It's a possibility that your hair is not going to look like the person that referred you to me, because that person is doing what I'm giving them. They're doing the regimens that I'm giving them to keep their hair healthy, versus somebody coming to me that is new, that has never had that information given to them. So this is what we're doing. I'm trying to give out information to you guys that y'all can do at home. So when you do decide, hey, I want to go to a hairstylist, I want to go get my hair done, that when you go to that hairstylist, she's going to say, hey, what you been doing at home? Your hair is very healthy, because you're able to do these things at home. You're able to take care and maintain your hair at home, but not just with the combing and the brushing, or putting relaxers, or doing the other little minor things like that, as far as the styling and all that, but actually taking the vitamins, which also helps the health of the hair. It actually helps what the hair looks like. So when I get new clients in my chair, like I said, and they come in and they're being referred by somebody else, I let them know, hey, this person does this, and this is why their hair looks like that. It really helps, like I said, eating right, taking these vitamins. It really helps the hair to do what it needs to do. So, all right. We're going to continue to move on. We talked about the B1, the B2, B3. Is high in calcium. It treats high cholesterol, high cholesterol in your body. So that's a plus right there alone. B3 helps with high cholesterol, guys. And that's affecting the body, but it's also good for your hair. So in this B complex, like I said, it has 8 different B vitamins in it by itself. So this B3, which is also good for the hair, it also helps with high cholesterol. Who knew? So, all right. It also helps with a risk of high heart attacks and stuff. It slows it down. So these B complex is good, guys. I'm telling you, rush out there and get you some. It works for you. It helps. Like I said, I'm using it, and I love it. It is helping me. So B complex again has B1, B2, and B3 in it. So it also has the B5, which I said it has in 8 different B vitamins in. So you don't have to actually go out there and rush and get 8 different B vitamins. That can be kind of pricey. It's better just to get this B complex by itself, and you'll have all of these in there. Awesome stuff, guys. Like I said, I just want you guys to walk away from this broadcast knowing what you can do to really have your hair healthy. Because you know, a lot of times growing up, and I've been doing hair a long time, guys. Let me just give you a little background of my stories. I've been doing hair maybe since I was, gosh, 7, 8 years old. I've been braiding. I've been doing all these different things. If it wasn't from a Dow, it's on a cousin, myself, trying out new things, failing in certain things, trial and error. And I've been doing hair a long time, and I finally got my license out in Dallas, Texas. I went to a great school out there. Shout out to Miss J's Beauty Academy. That was my school I went to, and that was in 2009. And so I've been doing hair professionally since then. But the thing is, I learned a lot of things by trial and error, and I had to learn on my own hair. And even with some of my clients that have allowed me to continue doing their hair and learning these things, sometimes you just like, okay, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. But this is the purpose, like I said, of this broadcast, is so that you won't have to have all those trials and errors. You can actually just watch the broadcast and say, you remember Shay said that on Shaylon's salon tips of the day. Let me go back and watch that broadcast, because guess what? It can help you and help somebody else to make sure they have this healthy hair. And a lot of times, you know, you look at people's hair and you wonder how they got that way. Is because they're following these tips. They're taking the time to give their body the vitamins that it needs, taking the time to use the right products on their hair to make sure the hair looks good and healthy. All right, so that, just a little bit about myself. I've been doing, like I said, hair for a long time, and I enjoy it. I really do. And so I enjoy helping people grow their hair, get their hair healthy, get it where it needs to be. And like I said, there's a lot going on with people's hair, women's hair, men's hair, and hair. The Y'all know I love the Lord, so we gonna put that out there too. Y'all know this about me. The word tells us that the woman's hair is her glory. So we love our hair, ladies. And when it starts shedding, when it starts coming out, it does take people into depression. People go into anxiety attacks, all those things when it comes to their hair. But the thing about it is, if you listen to these tips, this can help counteract some of the stresses that the hair is going through. So again, we just want to help give you tips of the day that will help you maintain healthy hair. And yes, it's an effort. Even everything that in life is an effort. You got to put forth the effort to get a result, right? You got to put forth an effort to get something out of that effort that you put in. So the more that you put into maintaining your hair and taking the vitamins every day, put yourself on a schedule. And I understand it takes discipline. I'm a very disciplined person. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to jot it down. I'm going to put it somewhere, and you better make sure I'm going to get it done. I don't like procrastination. I don't like that, because it bothers me to not get stuff done and knowing that it's going to help me better myself. And so it's about bettering ourselves and having healthy hair as well. And so as a hairstylist, this is what I want. I'm passionate about helping you guys get healthy hair so y'all can have the hair that you see other people have and understand how to take care of that hair. And so again, we're talking about this B complex. This B complex has it has 8 different B vitamins included in one pill. And it's so good for the hair. It is so keeping that hair healthy and getting it where it needs to go. So we have the B5, which I just talked about. Then we're going to move on to B6. B6 vitamin is also included in this vitamin. You want to get this vitamin. This B6 has let's see, it helps with chemicals. It has a chemical compound in it And it helps in the hair being strong. It helps the hair get the strength it needs. So B6 is good. It's in liver. It's in it's in cereal. It's also in yeast. B6 is, but the thing is, like I said, you don't have to run out there and get no whole bunch of B6s, a B12, B7, B9, B8, all of those. You don't have to run out and get every one of them. All you have to do is get this B complex, and then the B7. B7 is like one of my favorite ones. You know why? Because B7 is also biotin. And last week, Clarice had put it out there about it being biotin is good for the hair. Biotin is very good for the hair. I tell my clients, get some biotin oil and you can just oil your scalp with it. Biotin is good for the hair. B7 is also known as biotin. Biotin is good for the hair, ladies and gentlemen. Biotin is good, but this B complex, like I said, is in there. It's already included. All right. So then you have the B9 and then you have the B12. Oh, we only got 9 more minutes, y'all. This broadcast is going pretty fast. So let's speed up. All right. We also want to have some zinc. Y'all, I get a great drink out here. It's a smoothie, and I always add the zinc in it. You can add zinc into your smoothie drinks out here in Tulsa. I just love it. And it helps with your hair. Who knew? Who knew that zinc helps with the hair? All right. So then also you have the omega-3 fatty acids. Love fish, you getting it. That helps with your hair as well. So you want to get B. These are the vitamins. I'm gonna say them all from last week that you need to get. You need to get vitamin A, vitamin B complex. Get the complex B complex. C, D, E, zinc, and then the omega-3. And then of course we know iron and protein helps too. So those are some of the vitamins, guys, that I want you all to go out and get to help with your hair, maintaining your hair at home to get it healthy. I don't care if you wear weave, sew-ins, quick weaves, braids, locks, just a natural fro. If your hair is straight and relaxed, if you have a perm, if some of y'all still got them Jerry curls out there, yeah, I don't care what you got going on with your hair when it comes to the style of it. What I'm saying, to keep it healthy, you need these vitamins. You need to take them on a daily basis. And some of y'all don't like taking pills. Guess what? They have them in liquid form too. So you can get a liquid, take it in the morning, done. Got your vitamins in your body. You will love it. Your hair will love you, and you will love your hair. Okay, guys. All right. So we got about 7 minutes. Let me jump down here to this dandruff. All right. So dandruff, guys. How many fight dandruff? Y'all be like, what is this? Now, dandruff can be a little bit tricky because some people just have dry scalp, which we talked about. Oiling that scalp, just like you would oil your skin, your body. Your scalp is your body, is just covered with hair. So it can be tricky between dandruff and if it's just dry scalp, flaky hair, flaky skin, when you scratch your scalp and you get these flakes. This is how you tell the difference. Dandruff is going to be oily, large flakes that look either yellow or white. That is what it's going to look like. Dandruff, again, let me say it again, it's going to be oily, large flakes that look yellow or white. Now, with dry skin is going to be what? Small, dry flakes. They're not going to be large. So if you see somebody, they're scratching and they got little small dandruff on their shirt and it's showing, it looks like it's dandruff, but it's actually what it is just they have a dry scalp because it's not a large yellow or white flaky substance that fell out of their hair. There's a difference. So when you're checking your hair and you're combing through, I love getting my hair scratched with a comb so you can get whatever debris, whatever is in my hair out, get that scalp circulating with that blood, get it stimulated. So when somebody's doing that for you, I don't know how many guys and ladies get their hair scratched. I used to get it done all the time when I was a kid. One of my aunties, Aunt Betty, oh my God, she was the best hair scratcher ever. And so, and so, guess what? You see them small dry flakes, is dry hair, is dry scalp. It's just your dead skin off of your scalp. Again, like I said, going to get some type of oil on that hair, some grease. Like I said, I'm old school. I'm gonna grease my scalp. I grease my client's scalp because we want to have that scalp looking healthy, making sure it cooperates with growing the hair. But if your hair has large flakes, again, large yellow or white flakes that is oily, then that's dandruff. So, what do you do about that? What do you do with dandruff? How do you get rid of it? There are so many different products that you can use that are shampoos to help get rid of the dandruff. I'm actually going to place a link up here for you guys real quick to give you a place to go to actually, here, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a place to go. It's a link that I found that y'all can actually go on this link and let's see if it shows up. Okay. It's a link for 12 best dandruff shampoos to clean flaky scalps. Okay. And it was recommended by a dermatologist. If you see down there, you can write it down. That Go to that website and it's going to give you the 12 best shampoos to use. Some are a little pricey, some are not. Some you can, pay maybe $6, $7, $8 for. I think the highest one went up to like 50 something dollars for it. But if you have dandruff in your hair, these shampoos will be really good for you to help get rid of that dandruff. And when you shampoo, you want to shampoo very gentle and very light, not using a whole lot of shampoo, but enough to clean the hair and to clean the scalp. So check out that link down there, that website. You can write it down so that you will be able to look up that website and look up the article on that and read up on it if you have, like I said, dandruff. Again, dandruff is large flakes that are oily and they're either yellow or they're white. That's how you tell the difference if you got dry scalp or if you got if you got dandruff. If you got dry scalp where your skin is peeling and it's dead skin, it's just a little flakes, it's little flaky, but it's dry. The dandruff is going to be oily, it's going to be large, it's going to be white, it's going to either be white or yellow. So if you have that, check that website out. I'll leave that up there for you guys so you can write it down. I think it's really good to have a good shampoo with somebody that has big flakes in their hair, because it can be a problem. After a while, you just like, oh my God, this is irritating. And then some dandruffs have fungus in it. So you want to be able to use a shampoo that will kill that fungus. Okay. All right. So check that out. All right, guys. I'm so excited. I want you to continue to share the broadcast, continue to let people know that we are here. Shaylan's tip of the day is here. I am excited about helping you guys get really good, healthy hair. And again, like I said, the vitamins are good to help the hair get where it needs to be on a daily basis. All right, so let's see. If you want to reach me, you can reach me at 918-409-0401. Again, that number is 918-409-0401. Or you can email me at shaypage@shaylinesdesigns.org. Say that again. shaypage@shaylinesdesigns.org. You can meet me there and send me an email, or some of you can message me. And guys, guess what? I am going to plan a webinar. Yay! Because I think having a webinar, a personal webinar where we can actually talk and I can show y'all some tricks and traits on how to do some things with tools, with the curling irons and the flat irons and different stuff like that, because everybody don't know how to curl, everybody don't know how to really do a good flat iron. So I'm going to let you guys know the date and the time when I get ready to set that up, so y'all can join me and come in and watch the live webinar and learn how to actually curl your hair and actually put the right products that will help you when it comes to curling and flat ironing your hair. So I'm excited about that, guys. So more is to come. Again, Shaylon's will be having a new location, and I will let you guys know on that. That is coming up soon. Yay, we are excited, getting ready to move into a new facility, and I will give you the address as soon as I get some other things done. And then I am actually asking all of my friends and family to help donate to the final completion of the salon. So if you can donate, you can actually give to my Cash App and then my PayPal as well. I also have created a link on Facebook that will give you the opportunity to give if you want to give to the finishing out of the project that I'm doing to get Shaylon's back open. We had a rough time last year. 2020 was rough on a lot of people, and Shaylon's had to come home due to some other circumstances. But yes, last year was a doozy. But God has been good to where we can continue to work. And but now we are going to be reopening, launching in a new location, a new place, and we are excited. So if you could give, give, and if you can't give, pray. Pray for my success. Pray for Shaylon's success. Because when you pray for somebody else, guess what? Somebody's praying for you as well. So I just thank you guys for all your support. I thank you all that have been sharing the broadcast. I thank you guys that have been reaching out to me and just excited about what God is doing with this broadcast and how it's actually helping people do the right thing when it comes to their healthy hair. So guys, we're a little bit over time, but I just wanted to take the time to just tell you guys that I do appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch the broadcast, those that share the broadcast, and those that reach out to me after the broadcast concerning their hair. So again, this is Shaylon's tip of the day for you to do your hair at home. God, may the Lord bless all of you guys until our next show next week. Have a great time.